out to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 3. My name is, of course, Eddie Sanchez. We have David King here with us today.
Yes, back again.
And Oscar.
Having deja vu.
And so let's get right into it, boys. What do we think about episode 3?
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You liked
it?
it?
Awesome.
I
It
loved
was
it.
awesome.
It was really good. I thought it was hands down, definitely really like. Obviously, from the 3 episodes, I thought it was the best one. One of the things that I especially liked about it, I like the world building that they're doing with this. Did you guys get that too? Like this, in maybe this is just me, but did you guys get like kind of like a John Wick type of vibe where it's like this, where Zemo takes him to this like underworld, and then they have like the broker who's like. So, and they have a super broker or something like that. Like it kind of gave me these vibes of like this underworld that John Wick was, and I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was good. No, their personas, what was it, Smiling Tiger and well, I guess the Winter Soldier, the Smiling Tiger, Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
I loved it. Like the very moment I saw where this episode was headed, I was like, "Yo, whoever wrote this loved." The Winter Soldier, the movie, because I was getting Winter Soldier vibes left and right.
Oh yeah.
Again.
Well, because and then he had to stay in character and during that time period. So when he went like full beast mode, what did he say? Like attack, and then he just had to like straight up go and start beating these dudes up.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
I just love the whole beating, but yeah.
Yeah, I just love the whole espionage theme of it. It's so awesome.
Yeah, well, I think that's cool. Like, I feel like they're straying away from so much, like the superhero aspect of them, and more, kind of like a hitman or like military, undercover. But I feel like they were building up from the beginning for that, in a way.
Yeah. One thing I noticed about that particular episode was that they only kept like the minutes down when it came to Cap. Captain America was only in there for like 1 or 2 scenes, and I was totally fine with it. I was like, well, less Cap that I see is better the better, because like the whole episode was primarily just the
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, like that was great.
I mean,
loved it.
I agree with you. Like they did leave him down, but the little that they showed of him, I actually hated because it showed the difference between his Captain America versus Steve Rogers' Captain America. It was whoever wrote that scene was awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like just in that little bit of time, you see, it's kind of like a leap in his character. Like you see that gap start to build more and more, where he's willing to do a little more shady, and like he's willing to compromise, kind of in the wrong way as opposed to what the original Cap was.
That's really true. I like that point where it was that specific line. I think is what you're talking about, right? How do you say, like as long as we get it done, they're not going to care.
Don't care about the details, which was a big issue, kind of like with the Civil War, in a way, like because Iron Man kind of or with Ultron, how he wanted to create the thing, like it doesn't matter how he gets it done as long as it gets done, and that was always Captain America was like, no, you can't do that, like. It's the way you do it.
Books.
That makes a difference. So that's what I said. It just shows the big difference in their character and how he's like not at all, the ideal Captain America, which you get within a few minutes of that, which is really good.
Yeah, agreed.
So he's killing it as Captain America, but it's terrible Captain America. The guy acting is killing it as the bad Captain America.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you who is killing it for me. Zemo's killing it, man.
Yes.
I love this character. Now, I don't know how much they really didn't give him too much backstory when it came to Civil War. So they didn't really do an explanation as to him being wealthy.
Yeah.
I always thought he was just a average Joe and lost his family during that time with Ultron, Age of Ultron and all that. But it turns out that he's this really wealthy guy, and he's got connections, he's got strings to pull. So that I really enjoyed. And the one thing that kind of didn't like was the whole how they kind of just brushed off the getting out of jail for him.
Oh,
I think the whole jailbreak, if they were going to commit to it, they're going to do it. They could have made that one full episode, like a full like let's get him out. We need him to get he's going to help us find these super soldiers. We absolutely need to get him. We need to break him out, and then it can be one full episode. But I mean, the way that they did it, I guess it was all right.
no, I get you. I mean, it did feel rushed. I mean, it was cool, but you're right. They could have done a whole episode just on that alone.
I think it would have been too much on him. They wanted to keep it away from him and stay with the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Because like to spend a whole episode to build up a character like that means they don't be in it until the end, which I'm pretty sure he is. But
yeah,
like they don't even do that for Captain America. They gave him a little bit.
Right.
For the Captain America they gave him a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like I don't know. It's just because Zemo just really like his character is just so intriguing, man. Like, and the actor it's himself. What's do you guys know the actor's name?
No,
Not yet.
Daniel Bruhl.
Hmm.
He plays him really well.
He does.
Yeah, he does a great job.
He's a villain, but yet he's likable, and he throws in these little lines that he does that gets people thinking like psychologically and gets them like angry or just makes them think.
Yeah.
Makes you want to agree with some of the stuff. Like, oh, okay, I get you, but you're still bad. I think.
Yeah.
He's a very likable character. I like him more than the new Captain America.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He has better
Hands
taste.
Mm.
He has better taste.
I mean, honestly, this episode overall was awesome. Like that scene where like they're being escorted to that one city, and they got like those motorcycles like surrounding them. I'm a big fan of the old school Japanese motorcycle gangs, the Bozozokus. I may be butchering that, but I saw that. I'm like, man, these people know how to get me.
Yeah. Well, that goes along with the world building, that goes along with like this whole, underworld that they're going into. And I like that scene too. Like when they get surrounded by the motorcycles, like I was just like, oh, like this is pretty cool. And I'm just the feel of it, just how they're filming this. I really like this way better, 50 times better than I did for WandaVision. And this just has way more rewatchability than WandaVision for sure. Absolutely.
Agreed.
Is that because it's more action?
Better rated.
Okay.
It may or the acting, maybe the characters, the character development. I don't know what it is just yet. I can't really pinpoint it.
I have a theory.
I watched this and I was going to ask you. That was one of the questions I was going to ask you guys on going based off of 3 episodes and 3 episodes, right? Both they're trying something new for the MCU and going with these TV shows. Comparing WandaVision to the Falcon and Winter Soldier, 3 episodes in, like maybe it's just me. I can totally tell a difference. Maybe they filmed WandaVision first, and then they were like, okay, like maybe we can tweak a little few things for this show and not so it doesn't seem the same. I don't know what it is, but this one just feels more grounded and it just more compelling. I like all these characters a lot more.
I agreed. My theory is I think it's because we all knew that a lot of those characters in WandaVision were all just in Wanda's head, so we didn't really care about them. Whereas other characters in Falcon Winter Soldier, we all know, like, these people can actually die. Like, there are stakes here.
Yeah.
I think WandaVision was all internal struggle. Nobody cares about the internal struggle. They want to see all the action on the outside. That's the difference. That's what the issue is. That's why. Yeah. But I don't know if you guys caught it. Another thing, back to the jail scene, is when they're talking about it and you see how the Falcon is refusing to do it. He's like, no, we can't do it. That's bad because this, and that. And then you see Bucky, he's like, no, we need to do this. Which again, I think it shows kind of like that Captain America-esque for the Falcon, where he's still trying to stay true to like what's righteous and what's good, and why Bucky wasn't chosen because he understands kind of getting your hands dirty to get stuff done also, which wasn't necessarily Cap. Yeah.
Dang,
So I
he's
think
a bit psychologically broken.
Yeah. So again, just like showing like two sides kind of on why the Falcon is going to be the new Captain America.
I mean, I see it. Like, obviously, like if you had to choose out of the two, yeah, I would have gone with the Falcon as well.
And that goes very well in the character development. You know that he and you're right, David. Like he's still wants. He's just like Cap in that sense, where he wants to still stick to the books and stick to what's right. And Bucky right now is just like we need to go outside of the norm. We need to do this. We need to do that.
Yep.
And I think the issue with the Falcon right now is that he's on the trip where he's trying to look for his own worthiness, like Captain America kind of did. So now he's trying to find his worthiness to have the shield and everything, which is why, the conflict. But I still think with this episode, it was a forced, it was like a forced like battle between the two.
Yeah.
Because one moment they're like fighting, the next minute he's like, "Hey man, trust me, I got it. Don't worry about it." He's like, "All right, man, I trust you completely. Go ahead and take care of it." Like it's not like you were, tortured and mind controlled for years. I trust you can deal with it. Go ahead, no problem.
Yeah. What about what do you guys think about Sharon Carter and her character coming back in? I mean, going based off of the movies, she's coming back in after Civil War, right? Like, so she had to go on the run because she gave Captain America his shield back and the Falcon his wings back. So she had to go on the run after that.
Right.
And essentially she's in this area, doing what she's doing. Did you guys like the inclusion of her?
Hell yeah.
MVP.
She put in more work than any of all the other guys.
She did. There was 20 hitmen outside, and they were inside talking to one guy, and she sat there fighting everybody.
Yeah.
And then she dropped him off to a car and just walked away like it was nothing.
Hell yeah.
She's like, there are two more guys. You guys go ahead.
Can you imagine if she had the serum in her? Like,
right?
That'd be over. Like, give her the shield.
Not to mention she was smuggling art and nothing like that to make money.
Yeah.
She was her own kingpin.
Very true, man. Very true.
MVP for sure.
Overall, man, I really liked this episode. I was entertained the whole time, and a lot of it had to do with Zemo, of course. So really, really good, solid episode. I mean, I like with the Falcon and Winter Soldier, man. I can't wait for these Fridays because it's just like can't wait to see what happens next.
Hell yeah.
So I think that's a huge plus when it comes to watching this show. If you guys are considering thinking about watching it, definitely watch the Falcon and Winter Soldier. If you guys watch WandaVision, you're kind of like, I don't know about these shows. Watch this one. It's good.
Yeah. I mean, especially with next episode, they're gonna start including Wakanda in it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
At the very end of it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna
be
a
nice little touch. So now it's gonna be the White Wolf. Introduction to the White Wolf.
That'd be cool.
Which he's gonna be. That's gonna for Bucky. That's gonna be. That's gonna be kind of hard for him because the Wakandans, they helped him out. They made him the what they call him the White Wolf, and they gave him that new arm, and they did everything for him. So does he tell him that he has Zemo, or he's working with Zemo because Zemo killed their king? So
yeah,
that's the conflict that's gonna happen next episode. I kind of want to see what happens there.
Maybe he's gonna hand him over at the end.
It just turns him over like, here you go, it's done.
Yeah.
We need him now, but you can have him as soon as we're done.
Right.
Genius.
Cool. All right. Well, I mean, that's our thoughts on it, guys. We all really enjoyed the episode. We highly recommend the series as a whole. Definitely get on top of it.
Yes.
We will be here next Friday with the 2-part episode. We're going to be doing the Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 4, giving our review on that one, giving you guys an update on that, and also Invincible, a new show that's coming up on Amazon Prime. Is that correct, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Amazon Prime. So A few of us have seen that show, and we actually really, really enjoyed it. So, follow up with us on Friday, and we'll be talking about it. Okay. But anyway, thanks, guys. We're out of here. Have yourselves a great weekend. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Later,
take
guys.
care.